Hello and welcome everyone to part 45 of the Empire Total War Great Britain Darthmod Let's Play. Plenty of links in the description. Ideally, please do check out that top one, which is a video to help you guys adjust to the new comment system on Google+. Not that any of us want to, but we're going to have to live with it for now, so we'd really appreciate it if you check that out. If you're having any issues, if you can't reply to certain people, or you're wondering why people aren't replying to you, check that video out. Also, I should say, if for some reason you don't see any comments on this video after it's been posted, after it's been up a while, refresh the page first, because for some reason comments aren't loading 100% of the time. Anyway, we are a turn on from where we left it last time. The army destroyed. That was at Malwa. I fought that battle myself. Didn't manage to inflict that much damage to the enemy because they vastly outnumbered me and I was with a crappy garrison force. So I'm going to have to deal with that. I was bringing these guys around as kind of reinforcements to deal with that army at Malwa. Now it's probably best if I, one, attack these guys that have come to the port here. We'll just auto-resolve that. Repair the port, repair that army, and get these guys back up to Gujarat. Get them there. If they take that other settlement there, then it's not such a biggie. These guys are all replenishing. To protect the settlement, I'm actually going to bring this army back here. So it's kind of its only movement it can go is to where I've got settlements where I can at least defend from a bit. Protestantism is moving up the social chain, and I'm going to upgrade that army board there. Could recruit another army. Anyway, let's have a look at all these notifications that were coming up. Agent recruited. Another Protestant minister. Where are thee? Oh, you're actually in there. Okay. Missionary, not a minister rather. Construction complete. Province loss is fine. Enemy raid. Naval military technology advances. A new port has emerged over back in England. We have Newcastle, and I guess I could, if I want to build up a big navy, I'm going to need more than one dockyard doing all this at one point. So let's make the shipyard at Newcastle. New town emerges, Bengal over here, and what can I get? I've already got a church school which I'm gonna or rather a college of divinity. I can make this a coaching inn for happiness, but I think everyone's actually relatively happy here. So let's go for just money. Let's go for the craft workshops. Produce more money here. Let's upgrade the gunnery school. We could upgrade defences, but I'm actually not too bothered about that. Mainly because I don't like the fort battles, even defending them. I'm like, no. Upgrade the roads, definitely there. Probably will upgrade the settlement fortifications eventually, but it's kind of not on my massive list of things to do. Mainly because I don't like doing it. Upgrade the gunnery school, upgrade the barracks. I need to basically have a military revolution, or I can industrial revolution in terms of the buildings. Very rapidly here in India. Yeah, and someone was telling me about this agent which I've had here for a very long time, this gentleman, and I've not used him. So let's put him there. Where's my fleet? I need to send a ship to ferry him to my university at Mysore. Okay, he's in the navy. Let's bring him round to here. That is a large system. A commercial basin's the next one, which gives me a crazy amount of money. And pop him into the university, which probably is searching for something new to research now. I'm kind of happy with everything I'm going for. Longitude watch. It'll do actually. New town merges, yep. Agent recruited, army destroyed. Cure for scurvy. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? Scurvy? Well, even if it wasn't. We're going to keep besieging these guys till they die, or they attack me again. We'll replenish what I've got here, though. Replenishing my other army. So for now, I think... No, it's not. I want to attack Persia. And they've got large armies here. Pretty much similar to the Indian troops I've been facing all this time, so it should be a similar tried and tested method. So let's end the turn there. Anything going to happen, Austria? I'm glad France isn't doing much at the moment, or at least they're not interacting with me. Anything at all, Austria. Seriously, knock yourselves out. Just getting to the point where I was thinking that the turns were going at a reasonable pace, where I can, you know, include them and record them, but apparently not. Come on, Austria. I will otherwise get rid of the end turns. The thing is, I then choose to not record them, and then something like important happens, and you guys really should see it, and then I don't obviously have enough time to record it because it's gone. Ah, there we go, back on Spain. Austria has a lot to do. Poland, Lithuania, surprisingly. Ottomans, they always seem to take a while. At least they're doing something. And now they're having a think, like the Austrians did. Come on, Ottomans, I've learnt my lesson, no more end turns for a bit. Originally, kept them only in my 1 hour specials because it gave me plenty of chance to kind of talk about other topics that cropped up. But if it's going to take a while, just in the normal parts, then I definitely won't include them again. So if I have another end turn in this part, don't worry, it will be cut out. Because right now I actually don't have a lot to talk about, because we're pretty much just progressing on. We've just got to keep an eye on the Mughal Empire behind us now. Make sure that full stack doesn't bother us too much. We just have to play it safe. I should say though that actually soon on my channel you should be able to see I'm starting kind of some reviews, because a while back I actually did get a well, I've been in contact with the gaming peripheral company SteelSeries, and they've been kind enough to send me a couple of products to review. One of them is their SteelSeries Siberia V2 headset, which, while it is 3 or 4 years old now, it's still like a best-selling headset. So I'm kind of looking into that review in terms of you know, why is it still selling well? And I'm always on the lookout for, you know, great headsets that combine great mic quality and audio. So I'll be doing a review of that. And they also were kind enough to send me the Apex mechanical gaming keyboard. And pretty much I've always bought cheap keyboards, and this is a very nice high-end keyboard, and I'm definitely noticing the differences. So those two reviews, you know, they should be about 5-10 minutes each. There'll be 2 videos, those 2 reviews, up on my channel soon. And standard Hear Me Raw vlog will be up as well on Sunday, or today, or whenever you're watching this. You know, check out whatever the latest Hear Me Raw vlog was after this date in the video. And that Hear Me Raw will be kind of doing a summary of my past experiences or past few days living with the new Google Plus comments, which, again, if anyone watches this in a couple of days, weeks, months, perhaps even years' time, possibly could be quite funny because it may have all changed by then. So I'm being attacked by this army of the Persians, and I have a chance to defend. I'm going to attack, and I'm going to, or rather accept the battle and fight this, because ideally we've got a chance to wipe out the entirety of the enemy forces in the area because they're coming in waves. So hopefully we can do this. But yeah, that Hear Me Raw vlog will be focusing on kind of how I've got used to using it already, because there's no point at the moment kind of struggling against it, because YouTube aren't going to overturn the kind of decision overnight if they do at all, which I highly doubt they will. The best thing we can hope for is some more settings, and you know, for better kind of reacting and just making the system work a little bit better and less like a social network site on YouTube. But yes, we need to work on that. But yeah, that video will be looking at what I found out about Google Plus. You know, kind of, I guess, best ways of dealing with it, because as I said, as a content creator, I can't ignore it. I have to accept it, and I have to go along with it if I want to be able to keep interacting with you guys. And I will be mentioning in that, well, I'm mentioning now, but the Nerd Cube channel, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with, has actually, for their latest videos now, last few days, and for the foreseeable future, they've said, or until something changes or something like they've actually disabled comments on all their videos, on all their latest videos. On all the other ones you can still comment on, but they've just basically had enough of dealing with all the spam and crap that some people are posting on videos, which I've got to admit, some people are being a bit ridiculous about this. And it's coming from some people I've seen that, I've seen on my channel comment normally and regularly and kind of politely before, are now just giving in to the spam wave, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, no artillery, just plenty of infantry, and obviously cav. Just trying to remember all my key bindings now for the groups. So we're going to send these guys forward. Going to get them to run as well. And then these guys up like so, if we can, just funneling the enemy down so they get hit from multiple overlapping fields of fire. Pushing forward with my cavalry as well, mainly for chasing down the enemy. And looking to cut off reinforcements before they can cause me trouble. But yeah, don't worry, I will not turn my comments off, but I will. Had a few people already say, oh, why were my comments deleted? They're just getting spammy. So, and they'll be reported as well, just because it's not cool. I know people are annoyed, I'm annoyed, but no need to spam my videos and other people's comments. We can deal with these mortars, which have already done a great job at setting "My troops are on fire." Yeah. And Lionheart's singing career began here. As so many artists' careers often begin these days. In fact, I'm not a huge live music fan, but the only band I've ever been to see live was Boyce Avenue, which, if any of you know who they are, they're a band that started out, and they still do, post on YouTube their music and their covers of songs and their own original stuff. And they were the first and only band I've ever seen live. At a little club in Portsmouth, the Wedgwood Rooms. Went there for my housemate's birthday nearly 3 years ago, I think. And that was fantastic. It was a fantastic experience. But I've never been much one for... And I enjoy music. I enjoy a lot of music. But I've never been one for kind of live performances, really. I don't know. I just don't get the whole fuss over it all, I guess. But that was a really fun experience. Probably because actually it wasn't that packed. It was a small club anyway, so not many people could get in. It was obviously packed to the brim anyway, but yeah, it was kind of a more intimate affair as such. So, Empire Total War, not Boyce Avenue, the only band I've ever been to see live. Although I have a feeling that if my girlfriend gets her way, I'll accompany her to see Lady Gaga in concert one day, because my girlfriend absolutely loves that woman. So, being the loving boyfriend that I am, I'm sure I will accompany her to a Gaga concert in my lifetime. I'm going to charge into the enemy here. They don't seem to have camels, which I'm very glad about. So I'm just going to charge into a vast array of their infantry and cavalry. Although these look camel nomads. I lie. They have camels. Camels are coming. And the camels are over here. My cavalry charges all straight through. We've had like kind of mass routes already in the middle here. That is good. We've broken these guys. The thing is, I want to kill as many of them as possible because I don't want them coming back. So I'm going to pull back with my cavalry if they'll listen to me. Because I remember a lot of you saying in my last video, my use of my cavalry was back onto my usual form of kill them all. Kill all my cavalry and don't do it nicely. Don't try and save them. So I kind of want to use cavalry a bit more effectively, which is what I'm hoping I'm doing now. Move forward a little bit more with my general. These guys are going to break. There's two of them there lined up, and these guys are my favourite units here, the mounted tribal auxiliary, causing chaos and mayhem. We're going to just charge into the bowmen here. Pulling away with my cavalry. We've got the enemy kind of chasing us a little bit. We're going to go after the dervishes with the cavalry that I pulled back and had rested up now, and we'll be pushing in with the other two in a moment, just sending them back into the fray. Yes, there are camels there, so we'll have to be careful a little wee bit. Oh, what the hell is that? They brought up mortars to there. Bloody hell. Bring down their mortars, governor. My cavalry going in here. I'm going to get one of them to fire against the camel gunners because I don't really feel like going up against them. Cavalry over here, you can charge in over here. Just be careful of the camels, please. Going against these Amindari horsemen, deal with them. We're not taking out those mortars, so I'm going to have to push forward. I think it's probably because of the rise in the hill. They are starting to waver, but... pushing forward with the infantry. And just moving around so that I have everyone covered, basically. Camel nomads, pull away from them. Cavalry, pull away from them and flank the Zamindari horsemen. Keep attacking the musketeers, though, because we've routed their friends over here. I like the music we've got at the moment. Yes, Lionheart is singing a lot today. Probably killing people. I do like kind of this kind of creepy choir sort of, you know, epic music that you get on soundtracks and stuff. I am a big fan of that. Oh, is it epic yet? No, it's just creepy. Oh wow, mass routage. Okay, keep them in there, keep them in there, keep them in there. Charge, 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 do damage. We've got mass routage. I like mass routage, that is a good thing. Take off fire at will, because I don't want you killing all my friends, aka your cavalry brothers and sisters. I'm actually doing it right for once. And charging in, and the rest of it should be a pretty darn good thing. I think that battle went rather well. Oh, what have we got going on here? We lost a lot of cavalry here. We just have them stuck up against these muskets, which are shaken, but not to the point where they'll break completely. I'm going to push forward with 2 units of infantry, pull the cavalry out here, and pull this unit of cavalry back. Oh, we've got more over here to deal with. So attack, 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 attack. With the remnants of the rest of my cavalry, because everybody else has run across the border to freedom. Freedom! These guys have lined up. We should get a volley off before my cavalry gets involved. And we get the cavalry that I did tell to charge after these guys to actually go over here against this unit, because I'm bound to get a few more volleys off from these guys before they run. I don't want to kill my own cavalry too much. Now we attack. All the cavalry, in fact. But we can end the battle there. Close victory. They are doomed and dead. Doomed and dead. I think that will be the title of this video, which of course you guys have all seen by now, but yes, doomed and dead. We killed over, well, no, actually just less than half the enemy, but that's good, and we lost a very small amount, which is good. They're all fleeing back. Yes, flee, flee their lives. Is that army not involved? Maybe not, but that's cool with me, that's fine. Bringing out another army, and oh, they're going to attack me here. They are, the swine. Attacking me with a lot of guys. I'm hoping it's going to be out on a battlefield rather than on the fort map, because I won't be impressed. But if it is, it's great. It's awesome. On the battlefield. Cannons, no, I will not deploy you in a entrenchment sort of thing. Although, I could actually. I might give in. Give in to the cannon's desires. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. I'm just going to leave you there anyway, so. Probably a reasonable enough idea. And then we'll pair you chaps up with... I'm not going to bother wheedling out the weaker units that I sometimes do. I'm just going to probably have slightly unbalanced groups. We'll make it work. I have a good feeling. And my obviously amazing unit of cavalry there, my general. Chill chaps, chill. Cannons, turn and fire the camel gunners up on the hill. I know you can turn round. Just a glancing blow at the old camel gunners there. I think that's the only one that will fire actually, because I have locked them into position here. Yeah, and the enemy's actually obviously going to come in from behind, so these cannons are worthless in the current situation. So yeah, I really did kind of balls that one up. Well done, Lionheart. Well done indeed. So okay, I didn't want to use cannons anyway. You know, cannons are overrated. So let's do that over there. Let's just send 2 units of infantry up the hill, and then bring the rest of them round, capture the top of this hill here. General and cavalry over here, we can just pin the enemy in as they come up as reinforcements and we'll be fine. But yeah, as I said, it's totally fine. I didn't want to use the cannons anyway. It's fine. We've already killed the enemy general though, which is good, and I can bring these 2 units back over here. Because these guys are going to die very, very quickly. And they're already broken. They're going to run across the field of all my cannon fire, so we're just going to get all my cannons firing happily there. And by the time these guys get into position, they should be able to fire on the first few units coming up towards them, but I am going to have to push them forward a smidge more. Because otherwise this hill is going to get in the way and be annoying. But we're going to pin them right to the red line as soon as we can. So I'm just going to keep pushing them forward here. And these guys here can actually just go forward even more and just make this overkill, complete another overkill. Just going to check these units up on the top of the hill. We'll be able to get some range. I mean to move them forward a bit more. I think that should be alright there. These guys are already firing, which is good. And I'll get these 2 to actually... Oh no, I can't. I was hoping I could link them down the hill, but they can't because of the ridge line here. It is a tad awkward. I can bring these guys around though, which is fine. Those camel gunners are broken. They're still getting more shots against them. They will die. Bring these 2 units over on the far side just to bolster that flank there. But really now we just need to sit back, relax, and watch the fireworks as such. Enemies coming in from that gap there. So this should go very well, and yes, we've got them just running back. So not take away from the epic spectacle that it is, but I will fast forward now. And meanwhile, I'm going to have a cracker. Commentator's cracker. That was a good biscuit. Slightly spicy as well. Wasn't expecting that kick. Okay, so all my cannons are done. They can stop firing. They are done for the day. Now pushing in with all the units here. Lining them all up so they can all fire and have fun. As the enemy comes into range. There we go. But yeah, as I said, no reason for me not to have this on fast forward. Because they're just coming to and fro. In fact, I probably could stop the recording, but I won't stop the massacre from being shown. Just gonna watch the unit numbers go down as my men start firing. And a close victory. Won't have killed that many because not many of them made it through. In fact, I probably should let them actually come further in so I could then envelop them around the back. But often when you do that, the AI does at least have the sense to kind of spread out. So we managed to kill 700 of the enemy. We lost 36 of our own men, so that's fine. We whittled them down once more, pushed back those armies. It's fine as they can't. As long as they keep coming up like this, it's fine. I won't bother showing you this battle. I'll fight it myself and just get to the results if it keeps doing this, because it is otherwise going to get very tiresome watching the same thing happen again, but we employ the same tactics. But anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up this part for now. Please do check out those links in the description. As always, hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.